Mr. Suave. What'd he do? Bam, 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 bam. Howdy. Yes, they were, Tony. Well, I think I'm going to be working on these guys. I don't know how much I necessarily like these designs. They might need a little tweaking here or there. But I think I'm going to work on their level 3, which this guy is aimed to be 1, this guy is aimed to be 2, and then I have this level 3 idea that's kind of like him with a fish mask hat thing. You'll see. I'm about to get a reference up. And then we're going to do some sketchy stuff off of that and see where we can find the character. But the whole character line thing is named Urchin for like a sea urchin / just anything really to do with fish and the ocean and spikes and punk and all that stuff. So let me grab reference here. Okay. So... on the Leo Wolf, the background I decided with is the forest. I haven't done anything further than that video that I put up, but I will be getting to that later. These are more like pressing designs I need to get done in this bracket that I'm working on. I have like another 120 designs I gotta do, somewhere around there, probably even more, because I gotta do action cards as well. And so these concepts need to really be busted out, and so I'm really trying to push those really fast. So, this right here, this is what the whole thing is about. This is the centerpiece for the whole design. That is going to be magic. And it's going to be tied together with things like this, kind of like the attitude in the face of these guys, but the pose I adore and freaking think is gonna be sick for him is like this, just absolute attitude. And this thing kind of had the same sort of feel that these guys have here. So I'm gonna combine this punk urchin guy, spiky pants, Crocs, aspect, piranha, fish, with all this, and the centerpiece of the whole design is this like goldfish, pufferfish cap thing. It's gonna be perfect. So let's get into urchin. Let's just start sketching something out. Let's kind of focus on this design here first, the pose. I got the text, JJ. You think that's what I should be going with for the boots on this guy? Or are you just referencing the fact that this guy wearing Crocs? Should we have some boot Crocs? Craboots. Rocks. Tonight we have a fish punk. Can't remember exactly. Let's see. What exactly was the name that I think I was settling for him? Okay, yeah. So, level 1 is Urchin, level 2 is Piranha, and level 3, I think, is just going to be Sea Punk Urchin. So, just kind of like upgraded name. And then his last level is going to be called Goatfish, because he's going to have like a Capricorn theme to him. And he's a goat. That's kind of cool. Put a little anglerfish thing. I still want it to look like just goofy as heck, but giving the anglerfish aesthetic might be kind of cool there. You think he should still have these spiky pants? I really like the spiky pants. I feel like something's just not lining up. The leg needs to start up higher. Get a little booty cheek. Figure out where that booty is. Here. See if we can feel it out. I think that looks a little more dramatic. Make the booty work. This arm is going to be something. Figure out the body. This arm's good. I don't know. Collar. If he should have the more animalistic face or the human face. Human face might be what makes it work a little better, because it gives that goofball, but then like his body's just completely nuts. The spikes on the pants, make sure big and little spikes on the pants. The idea that I have for his final form is that he kind of has like this big spike hammer. So I like the spike idea. He also gets like freaking jacked on his shoulders, just like looking like a football player walking around, like Giga Chad or something. So he's just like kind of this typical like malnourished punk. And then like when he becomes Goatfish, he's the freaking goat. He's just running around jacked up with a giant punk hammer, or I guess not necessarily punk hammer, but a giant hammer that he just slams into people. The whole kind of gimmick with him is the more someone's damaged, the more damage he can deal out. And so the spikes work. that's what's up with this arm, is that it's holding a hammer. Like a big toy hammer, and then later that hammer turns into like this spiky punk thing. I'm not sure. How are we feeling about that? Where's that other reference? I really like this jacket. I want his boot to be different than the boot on the reference, to where his toes kind of more sticking forward. And then, yeah, we can put some croc references in that. Pulling a cord that turns on and off. That's a cool idea. Kind of thinking maybe we should show a little like boxer sticking out here. Like he's like those saggy bottom skinny jeans. Hey, JJ, didn't you have saggy bottom skinny jeans? Didn't you sag your skinnies? Oh, you know, it'd be awesome. Freaking not Mike Guy, but what's his face? I freaking love him. Rock Lee face, just those dead eyes. Or should I say, the most alive eyes you've ever seen. But he is a Fate too, so he also has to have the rubber hose animation reference to his eyeballs. Uh-oh. What's going on? No! I am not. How's this looking? Is that the face? Is this the one that we need? Let's see what it looks like backed up. Oh man, that might be it. These Stone Cold guys, I don't know if they can max out the just pure terror that this face gives. Like, I mean, this is just the face that purely screams, I'm related to Bruce Lee and possibly his reincarnation and just gonna mess you up with my hands. We are missing a vital piece. Top fin. Might have to get this angle out of here and then figure out the top fin. So top fin will travel this way and then back down there. Maybe too big? I mean, this is basically my version of Magikarp right here. Like, if Magikarp was in my game, this is him. Tie a banana on his ankle, that's very punk rock, and wasn't really a Skinny Jeans kid. And then you can have like a toy hammer like Tommy Pickles hanging off his studded belt. That's pretty cool. The banana's like his pistol. He pistol whips people with a banana. How's that, Finn? I don't know if I like the lines on the back one. Should it be pulling the rock? Maybe that's his pose there. Question is, what set of eyes are his real eyes? Bandana. Like a mohawk? I don't know if that would take away from how glorious. Let's see. Duplicate this. Drop that. Shoop. I don't know. Like, I can see the spiky working, but this just like screams the dupe, you know? Maybe he has like the punk gang bandana on his wrist. Is that what you were referencing? Or oh, were you saying like the banana that I thought you were saying is strapped to his boot or whatever? Like, I like the banana concept. That's cool. Pistol whip with a banana. I was totally misreading. I'm dyslexic, dude. You gotta work with me. I like the big opening of the sleeve, but the baggy sleeves just don't seem to be doing it. Is he really wearing a hat, or is it an elaborate COVID mask? he don't want that COVID. Actually, now that I'm seeing something here, it looks like he need, like, where I left the cursor, this guy right here, like, bam, man, he needs freaking rosy cheeks. Let's just put a little bit of rose in that. Like, this dude, he doesn't mess around, but he's dashing. He's got the dash. Whoop. Bring that down. really want to show off the boot here, but I think I can put that bandana right here. What do you think? And then it's like he has one on his right arm and his left leg. Kind of makes him asymmetrical. Yeah, asymmetrical. Also makes it really hard for me to do any flip stuff. Yeah, it definitely needs a spiky leather jacket, but I gotta figure out the shape of his jacket first. Like, I liked this shape, but I think the arms are a little too big for him. Like, I need to show that this dude has the length, you know? Find some weird shapes in here that my brain wouldn't necessarily find. So I don't know if Josh has tuned in yet or not, but I hope that when he does, or if he does, or if somebody tells him and talks to him later, or even when I just show him this guy later, that he sees the power of the fish hat. Because I really don't know if there's going to be a fate that can beat this. Angler light coming in. Whoop. I don't know how I feel about it. But we're going to keep it around and see what the final concept comes out being, if we want to keep that angler light there. Because it kind of takes away from the rounded fin, but it also kind of adds to it as well. I don't know if the fish should have mascara here. That might have been giving it the character. Yeah, that is perfect. That was a happy little accident. I need to figure out what symbol down on the back. I'm kind of thinking like this skull here. That needs to be the symbol. Just keep it plain and simple. The fish hat looking torn up from battle. Oh! Oh! The horn on the back also doubles as his dorsal fin to mirror the horn on the fish. And add to the spiky jacket appeal. How about that, dude? Good first spike. Between the eyes? Like drag it down between the eyes? Like in this area? Like that? I don't know. I'm not seeing that one. It kind of overshadows that there's a little eye right there, and then it also makes it to where this little flare of the jacket would be covered completely. Fish bones? That's a good idea. What it... Dang. Him being skinny gives me not much to sketch upon. So like maybe something like yay. I don't know. Gives a little too detail-y. Maybe on his sleeve? No, drag the angler light to between the hat's eyes. But these aren't the eyes. It is between the eyes. Like, so, here, I'll show you. So, like, if I was to quickly color this thing to show you this, bam. And then, of course, the whole hat color. I think mine's gonna be a little more orange than this color here. But the other eye is right here. I'll give it a little light blue to, like, if that's the eye, here's the other eye. Giving that kind of depth of perception. Make it a little lighter for right now. Space to play with in between the eyes. You mean his eyes? Like, here, I'll show you. There's another. For reference, the centering of his face kind of follows this way, and then it goes back. his head's a ball like this. And then the eyes are across the top. And there's one that's like right here, and this one's here. Guess that plane's a little bit more kind of like this, and then I will wrap it back around. Like yay. If that makes sense. Morning star aspect. What if it had a morning star on the opposite end of the squeaky hammer? Like, I extend this out. Well, I don't know if I would say I'm necessarily better. I would say that I'm definitely ridiculous compared to like most on trying to do the cool factor. I like to kind of make fun of the cool factor, which I feel in tandem makes, like, if you make fun of the cool factor, you make it like self-aware, it ultimately makes the illustration better, at least for the theming of what I do. Like, I like it. I like my style to definitely have the Lost Boys, like a bunch of kids got together and just started randomly saying like all the cool things that they think is cool, but also having to develop those cool things from just like what they have on hand. Like, I imagine he's wearing the fish hat because he thinks he's cool, but it's because of the fact that like he's imagining it as like some cool helmet, like whether it's a astronaut helmet or like a battle helmet or whatever. He's just like, this is what I got, and I'm a fish, so therefore like it's cool. Fish are cool, and come at me if you think they're not. Like, that's his mentality, or at least that's my mentality. now comes the hard part of trying to figure out where to put all the spikes to where they still fill. Maybe not a spiky jacket. Maybe stick with the spiky pants because it's weird and odd. Throwback to Urchin. And it frees up, making the jacket still have the silhouette of him being lanky and weird. I can tell you one thing, that these pants would mess up someone's couch. You know, JJ, whose vibes this guy is giving me the feel for? Austin Pressey when he was still a skater. That's the saggy skinny jeans right there. This is freaking Austin Pressey's energy when he was a skater. What's up, Matthew? Spiky Crocs? Is it the Croc that makes other Crocs because it's spiky and it punctures the holes in actual Crocs? Is that the what a spiky Croc is? Maybe that would work, and then put like the commando boots soles on the Croc. Let's do that. Goodbye. Kind of feel like we lost that a little bit. But luckily, we got these other things. Kind of back us up. Alright, so some more of the front. And then the band. I kind of like this. What do you think for the it's the commando boot, but it's got the croc set up on top. I feel like I've seen this before, like a croc that had soles like an actual boot, like a hiking boot. So we'll give a little bit of that. Chain overhang. Spike that moves forward. Bam. Spike that goes out sideways. This one's a little too prominent there. How's this feeling for everybody? You dig it? Does it scream Austin Pressey? That is the Corvette of Crocs, JJ. Yeah, the pants. I don't know if they would be purple. Let me think. I haven't fully decided on all of the color scheme for this guy. Like, obviously he's still in line, but purple might work. I can work something off of the purple. I think I kind of like the idea of like some green in his pants for Urchin, the level 1. But man, I might even change this guy. So the level 3 is Sea Punk Urchin, but I might even name him just Austin, like just for the reference, either Austin or just Pressy, like level Urchin up into Pressy, like it fits, like it just fits, and no one will get the reference except for everyone in the Monahan's crew. Well, and some of the Midland crew too. This isn't perfect, like, perspectively correct Morningstar spikes and stuff, but I'm kind of just making it where it doesn't overcrowd and become too much. What do you think? Austin or Pressy? I level my Urchin up into Pressy, or I level my Urchin up to Austin. Heck, it might be too on the nose, but even I level my Urchin up into Austin Pressy, and it's just friggin' Austin. pressed urchin. I don't know. I kind of like the just Austin or Pressy. Like Pressy makes it feel like it's some sort of like Elvis Presley like reference, like the absurdity of Elvis's like suits. But it was more of the absurdity of our friend Austin Pressy just like being himself. Let's do a little color reference here, just to add to the greatest part about the purple pants skinny jeans is they weren't even his. They were freaking Mari's. Goth pastel. Yeah, definitely Scene Kid colors. Yep. What color should his Crocs be? That's like, kind of feel like I should take back the yellow on this bandana and yellow Crocs. Like, that would be the most popping, I think. The most like drawing your eyes to it, going, holy crap, those are Crocs. Definitely giving some good energy. Like, I wouldn't want to be like, think of it, you're walking down an alley and this guy shows up. You know you're doomed. Like, there's no escape. He's obviously faster than you with those freaking pieces on his feet. And if he kicks you, you're just dead. If he hits you with a hammer, you're gonna laugh yourself to death. Like, there's no escape. And he's gonna lure you in anyways if he has the anglerfish like cap. Like, he's a 10 out of 10 win all the time. Here's another shitty half a butt fin. I don't know, I think it takes away from the saggy skinny jeans. Maybe he has. It's so funny because, like, he's got this whole spike aesthetic to him, but at the same time he's just a roundy boy once he hits his level 3, which is probably going to be like one of his baddest forms, of course, because it's one of the higher forms. And monster green color? Like, let's see. Oops. What's going on here? Bam, 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 bam. Something like, yay. That's kind of cool. I have that goes well with the purple. Very good suggestion, JJ. And then I can put the yellow. That's cool. I think the jacket still has to be black. Ultimately. It's coming off brown, but it's going to be black. This is just the relative. Maybe the brown works. It just looks more and more awesome. Should he have the forearm fins? Is that a thing that needs to stick? So I was thinking for dark, make it look weathered. I don't know. On his skin. Wait, sorry, I missed your stuff, Matt. Just told Lily it was going to be a green bandana. Get rid of the fins, you can always do. Wear on his belt loop. And put a fin design on the underside of the belt. That's a cool idea. And then, what were you saying, JJ? Neon green Crocs? What if like dark gray? Okay. Cool. Okay. Question. I'm actually really liking the pasty white skin. It like just makes everything pop even more. But I think my original idea was that he was going to have reddish skin and then the fish was going to be orange. But this like pastel red orange pastel just looks great with the white. What do y'all think skin color wise? I'm leaning pretty strong to the white skin, but It looks like a freaking albino. Here's a dark gray idea. Looks pretty decent, man. I gotta put blue shades into it for the color scheme to kind of work that it's dark gray. Fish scale tattoos on it. Yeah. He has those little fish scales in his arm here on an urchin. Let's see, direction. I don't know. Him not having tattoos makes him look like he's more clean boy trying to pose as a punk. But that just makes him more punk. It's crazy how much it just screams Austin Pressey. Something here, like the shape's good, but the pasty boy. You know, if Crocs were around during the skinny jean era, this most definitely would have been his get up, man. Like a see-through peach. Hey, I know that I'm loving how blocky this rocker hand is. It might be something that I keep whenever I like tie everything down. As I just love how just like it's just like showing how sure he is that he's rocking. Like nothing else matters. Oh, that's definitely where some sort of fish tattoo needs to be right here. Or a hook. That would be cool. Pasty, skinny Jason Momoa. Or you could make the skull and the jacket slightly off-white, so the whitest thing. I like that suggestion. That's great. I'll do the see-through peach. Webbing? Let's see. Let's get it. Like that. It might be too much. It might just work the fact that he's just dressed like a fish. Let's see here. Let's get this. on so it really shows. He's quickly becoming one of my favorite designs. Alright. Peach is a little orange and a little red. Just ever so slightly see-through. And whoosh. Ooh, a little too much. How's that? Two-bar poke? Like, yay? Pasty skinny Jason on that. That's Austin. Something I can do with this too, so I can take it onto the jacket and I can do other designs. Like one, we can make the fish bones pop more. The beauty of this whole thing is he has the anglerfish bulb on his cap, but the brightest thing that's always shining is his own skin. Still don't know what I want to do with this area. Depressing. Oh, dude! Yes! Press C! That's perfect. We found his name. It works. I don't know how I didn't see that. No one's gonna get the reference. But all will still fear him. I really want this to be stressed that it's a squeaky hammer, so I might superimpose an actual squeaky hammer on this, and then style it to fit the image, because Austin would definitely be fighting people with a giant squeaky hammer. So this might be, aside from him being the pastiest boy of pasty, this might be the most important part of the whole thing. Okay. Well, I am coming to a close now, and I need to get in bed with El Waifu and get ready for a early Father's Day retreat for tomorrow. To El Slitterbond. Slitterbond. Bond, bond, bond. I think the creation of Press C was perfect tonight. Couldn't have really asked for anything better than this. Because this is just magical in all sorts of ways. there's the saggy butt. For sure, dude. I will catch y'all later. Thank you for helping with Proceed.